Okay, everybody, this bolt right here, you get in there and you turn that bolt, which turns your cams and everything. I don't know if you can see it or not, but inside there's a line and a C. Gotta hold the camera sideways to see it. There's a little line and a C, which means top dead center. So I gotta come over just a hair more. There, it's clear. And then we'll have it top dead center. And then we can start. But then we can go ahead and start redoing our cams. Yeah, he got them setting even right there. So we gotta turn them both completely over, and that should do it. Now what I wish we could do is turn these suckers without taking them apart. But that's going to be next to impossible. So we'll have to take some more stuff off here to release the cams so we can turn them. So first thing we're going to release off this engine is your oilers. There's 2 copper lines that run your oil, making sure it's ran evenly all over the place. But the first thing we got to do is get the lines off there. Let you see them once they're off. Give me a screwdriver. One. Two. There they are. They look like that. But there's one on each side. What we got to do is take them off. Then we can pull the camshaft out. And rotate them both around about 18 times. Yeah, that's it. Turn them around 18 times. Actually, that's wrong. It'd be 19. Yeah, that's it. 19 times. Spin them around. And then it'll come back right out of the... Ow, stupid thing. I hit my head on a handlebar all the time. Okay. The oil lines are off. Now what I'm doing is breaking the caps off breaking the caps loose from the camshaft. These caps have bushings in them, brass sleeves, whatever you want to call them. oh, I hate them little. Got them little guides on them. Little guides sometimes is a pain in the butt. And when you put these down, you always want to set them so you put them right back on the same place, because your bearings tend to wear after a while, and it's best to always put them back so that you're not changing bearings and stuff. Is always to put them back exactly where they went. If not, it's going to create problems maybe down the road. So always set your caps so you know where they went on, which direction and where at and all that stuff. Oh, what stupid handlebars, I tell you. I'd give anything to take these handlebars off this stupid bike. Keep my head from hitting. Okay, now we're taking off the other set of caps on the other side. There's one. There's the other one. Okay. Now, now's the fun part. Yeah, see how easy that just popped out of there? I mean, I just barely touch it, come right out. It's like, why can't it go in that way? Okay, what we're going to do is loosen the chain here. I was hoping my hand, don't make me take the other side off. It's going to make me take the other side off, bastard. Okay, if we have to take it off, we'll have to take it off. Or at least loosen it maybe, huh? Yeah, I was hoping to be able to turn that by hand on the back one, but we're going to have to again loosen the bearings on the back. I'm just going to loosen these up a little. I'm not going to take them off. With them loose, I should be able to spin it. No problem. Okay. Now, we're going to see if we can hold the chain up and spin the back one a little bit. You're going to be a pain in my butt, aren't you? So hard to get that chain off of it. Okay, we're spinning a little. Keep an eye on her here. keep an eye on how much you're spinning. Okay, that's too far. Bring it back just a hair. There's marks on here, and they want to end up straight up and down. In. Okay, they are set in the back. Now we set the front. The front, we don't quite set it exact. Leave it like one tooth off. Then when we drop it in place, that should take care of the tooth. Okay, we're close. Now right there, if we drop it in, it's going to be off just a hair. Let's see what we pull the chain tight. You gotta drop it in once and try it. You gotta drop it in once and try it, you know? It's in. Now you check your back. Okay, the front is off by about 2 or 3 teeth. So we're gonna pull it back out. Again, and where's the mark? There it is. A couple more. One more. Looking. Man, it's going to be a hard one. About a half a tooth. See where you're at. Okay, that's close. Now see, I'd be sunk. No, that doesn't work. Right there. That looks straight right there. Both cams. Those cams are looking good. Now we get to put it all back together. Ouch, stupid handlebar. Remember to put your caps back where they were. Someone out there mowing again. I swear there's somebody mowing every day of the week here. Okay, now we go to the other side, put the other 2 caps on. Now, if you're a beginner working on bikes or anything, any kind of motor, your best bet, when we do that, we got to put our bridge back on. I like to tighten it up with, where the heck did I put the bridge? I know I set it down and it flipped upside down. But anyway, as I was saying, if you're not a mechanic and you haven't worked on a lot of engines, the next thing after all these bolts are put back in place is to torque them. Now, if you ain't done this, don't do this. Get the book out, the manual, find out what your torque specs are, and go buy them. I won't use a torque wrench, mainly because I've done it so many dang times I know where it has to be. So I just go for it. And when you're torquing, do as your book says. It'll tell you to jump back and forth. Now see, I just snug that. That's all I'm doing. First thing, just every one of them, make sure they're snug. There's no tightening yet. Stay on there. Just barely enough, make sure that you can definitely call them snug. And make sure you get every one of them. Here's one side. Go back to the other side. We'll do the same over here. We're just bringing them snug. Is all we're doing. No pressure on them, nothing like that. Just snug. It's a long bolt. Didn't go in finger ways. Had to use a ratchet. Hate that. It just takes so much time to do them. Okay, they're all snug. Now, you beginners, grab your book and see what the torque has to be on them. Do as your book says, you'll be jumping back and forth. But I guess you do this enough times and you can tell by feel how many pounds you're putting on. Oops, slipped off. Okay, your next thing is your chain tensioner for your timing chain. You want to get that put back in. Like I was saying, put the timing chain tensioner back on. But the camera evidently had enough time, so it shut off on me. No big deal, I'll turn it back on. Yeah, that's how you do it. You drop it on the floor, that's the best thing to do. Anyway. This goes in the front of your engine. It's held on with 2 bolts. One started. Second one started. Okay. I know we had the wrench. There it is. Well, you get in there and tighten them up. On these, just kind of pay attention. They start getting snug or anything like that, stop, go to the other one. Because it's possible sometimes to start running it in sideways. We don't want to do that. So again, we just want to switch on and off. Do one a little bit and do the other one a little bit. That way you're not trying to shove that in there cattywampus and have a heck of a mess. That one's starting to snug up, stop, go down and drop it to the bottom. This is one of them things a lot of people don't like doing, putting this back in on this engine, because you got to get your hands down in there, and everybody seems to have fat hands or something. Nobody can do it. I think it's too difficult to do. But evidently my hands fit fine. I don't think it's hard at all. And now the top one again. Okay, that one's tight. Let's check the bottom one more time. Okay, that one's tight. They're back on there. Okay, the next thing you want to do is put your oil lines back on. Now there's two holes you clip into, and just a little push, you hear them snap into place. That's all it takes. Yeah, it looks like it's going kind of cattywampus. You want to talk about cattywampus. Just tell if I'm hitting the hole. But yeah, it's going that way. These lines do sometimes get a little bent out of shape. Take them on and off. You've got to re-straighten them. That looks good. And make sure it's going in there straight. I don't need to get a cattywampus in there. We'll use an extension. Need a little bit of an extension. It's kind of tight in there. Kind of that angle, I don't like that, but yeah, they just need kind of snugged down a little. Now we'll go the other side, put the other oil line on. Same thing, two holes in there, push it till you hear it click. That's one side. And the other. Put your bolt back into it to hold them in place. we go. Now, I told my girl I'd only be here like a half hour. I think that's long enough. So when I come back tomorrow, we'll put the head gasket back on. Not the head gasket, but the head gasket. And then we'll put the top pan on it, start putting it back together, and then maybe we'll hit her once and see how she's going. If she doesn't start this time, I'm gonna junk it. I spent enough time on it. Me and Muzzle might. Muzzle had it set, but he said he didn't have the book, so he wasn't sure if it was set or off 140 or whatever. So I just reset 140. We'll see what happens. So thanks for watching my vids, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.